Hey everyone. Courtney had asked us to share a testimonial of what the On Wonder curriculum has been in our ministries. And so I just wanted to jump on and share with you what it's meant for our ministry. My name is Laura McClurkin. I'm on staff with Houston's First Baptist Church in Houston, Texas. We are a larger church and we have a fairly large, good-sized ministry that serves from birth to senior years. I think our youngest member's 18 months and our oldest is in their 60s. So we serve a pretty wide age of ranges, and we use All in Wonder. We started using it just with our preschool and elementary age friends back in August of 2024. And then this year, I think in August of 2025 is when we started using it with our teen population, so our 12 to 22 year olds. And it has been wonderful for our ministry. We have seen for our younger friends, that's primarily my role, what I do for our ministry. And I do a lot of the sensory activities, the crafts, everything is super intentional about building understanding, all the sensory activities. This past week there was a 5 senses activity. We had a friend that just really connected with that. We never heard so many words, but he was able to use that specific activity to connect with the story. And I can give example after example, but just the thoughtfulness. We were doing a similar but a neurotypical curriculum before this that I was just adapting, and I liked it, but it was still missing something. And basically what All in Wonder has provided everything I was missing in trying to adapt that, just from the thoughtfulness of how it's written, to help our friends understand scripture and the activities and just everything. Just honestly makes my life a lot easier as far as ministry world and getting lesson plans that are meaningful. In that specific environment, I have 4 preschool, elementary classes. I have 1 preschool, 2 elementary, and then I actually have a class of teen boys that have a high level of support needs. And so they all do the lessons that I write, and they all have different levels within there. So I have 2 teachers that rotate around on Sunday mornings that they are able to I give them basically everything, and they are able to adapt it for each class. So it's really easy to do just on the spot, like, okay, this class doesn't like this, so I'm not going to do this, but this class really understands this. So not only is it easy to prep for, but it also is really great. My teachers on the spot, they're able to adapt it to each of the classes very easily to meet the level of understanding in that class, if that makes sense. And then my coworker does the teen programming, and for the preschool and elementary ages, we use the level A, so not the lowest level, but the second one up, and we use that level. They use the highest level, which is C, and so he's taken that, and they get the story every week. They read it together. And then while he doesn't use as many of the sensory activities or crafts, he takes that and he is able to find things, because this is a group of students that is able to do some paperwork, do some discussion, like you would see maybe in a more traditional LBS. And so he's finding crosswords and quizzes and other things to pull in based on the story that's given in the way that it's written. And a lot of our friends in that class are really understanding the way that it's written at that level. And so we've been able to basically from 18 months to 22 years old, been able to use that across the board. It just looks different in each class, and we've really enjoyed it and are really thankful for it, quite honestly. So that's just the testimony of how it works at our church. We couldn't be more thankful. Our parents really love it. They've made a lot of comments. I've been in my job for 7 years, and since August of 2024, I've never had so much positive feedback about how our young friends are learning and understanding, and the conversations that are happening at home. And I try to do a good job of that home connection as well, using the pieces of the curriculum. And so it's really just built a great conversation amongst our community and our families. Our leaders love it. So I can't say enough good things. If you're on the fence, I completely think it's worth it, because it's really just been at our ministry just in the most beautiful ways. Even I knew it was going to be good when I bought it, but it's gone beyond what we could ask or imagine. So we're really thankful for the curriculum. We're thankful for Courtney and her hard work that she puts into it, and the thoughtfulness and intention, and just the many different ways you could use it. You could use it more ways than we're even saying, and I know other churches use it different ways. So I hope that helps, and thanks for the opportunity to share how it's working with us. Have a great day.